Right now at noon, the White House plans to release new social distancing guidelines today, while the president says they may be tougher. And UW-Madison is losing millions of dollars due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We'll tell you how much.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us. A developing story in Madison as a suspect is in custody after there was a report of shots fired outside of the University Hospital. UW-Madison sent out the alert around 11:25 this morning, that is. The alert says there were shots fired outside of the University Hospital Emergency Department on Highland Avenue. They ordered people to take shelter and avoid the area. About 10 minutes later, UW-Madison tweeted that a suspect is in custody and the hospital is secure. This is a developing story. We'll have more on channel3000.com. The COVID-19 death toll in Wisconsin continues to rise. Milwaukee County announced that a 72-year-old man from Milwaukee died due to complications from the coronavirus. And just in the last few minutes, they also announced that an 85-year-old woman from Pewaukee also died of COVID-19. That is now 22 deaths in Wisconsin. Right now, there are almost 1,300 confirmed cases. That number is expected to grow. The U.S. has just had its deadliest day in the pandemic. 500 people reportedly died from the virus in the last 24 hours, bringing the total nationwide to 3,100 people. The number of total reported cases is 164,000. As the virus spreads throughout the country, stay-at-home orders are in effect in 32 states and Washington, D.C. Florida has the 5th highest number of cases in the U.S., and the governor there is now weighing what to do with the 2 Holland American cruise ships carrying dozens of sick and now 4 deceased passengers. The cruise ships are begging officials to be able to dock in about 2 days.
I would like to ask Governor DeSantis what his decision would be if his mother was on this ship. How would he feel if another passenger dies because they are not able to receive the proper medical care on the ship that they would have received in the hospital?
There are more than 300 U.S. citizens aboard both ships combined. President Trump has already extended social distancing guidelines to the end of April. Now, the White House is preparing to let Americans know what is expected from them in order to flatten the curve of new cases. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
The White House says it will unveil new details about extended social distancing guidelines today. The president says they may even be a little tougher.
This is based on modeling that shows the peak in fatalities will not arrive for another 2 weeks. The same modeling also shows that by very vigorously following these guidelines, we could save more than 1 million American lives.
Those models, which the White House also plans to release today, show an increase in cases and deaths, even with social distancing in place.
This needs to be federal guidance so that every state understands that it may look like 2 cases today that become 20, that become 200, that become 2,000. And that's what we're trying to prevent.
Members of the coronavirus task force say they're looking at possibly asking Americans to wear masks.
When we get in a situation where we have enough masks, I believe there will be some very serious consideration about more broadening this recommendation of using masks.
The White House is touting 1 million tests for the coronavirus have been performed in the U.S., but in a conference call Monday, some governors warned more testing is needed in rural areas.
We just don't have enough supplies to do the testing.
I haven't heard about testing in weeks. We've tested more now than any nation in the world, but I haven't heard about testing being a problem.
The FDA has approved a new test which can detect the coronavirus in as little as 5 minutes.
It's the same test that was used for strep throat and influenza. Now they have it for COVID-19, and they're going to be doing about 50,000 tests initially a day across the country.
Abbott Labs says it will start shipping the test tomorrow. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And it's not just rural states having problems getting test kits. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan said his state is flying blind in its battle against COVID-19 because of the lack of test kits. The city of Madison says it wants to see Wisconsin's April 7th primary moved to a different date. In a brief filed in federal court yesterday, the city says it's unlikely they'll be able to conduct a full and fair election if it's held as scheduled a week from today. The city says the clerk's office has already issued more than 40,000 absentee ballots with a backlog of more than 10,000 ballot requests and more coming in every day. The city clerk says at that rate, it's unlikely everyone who requests an absentee ballot will be able to get one. A new report indicates more than 100 municipalities lack enough poll workers to offer any in-person voting on Election Day. A survey found 111 municipalities are short 671 poll workers, leaving them too short-handed to offer in-person voting at the polls. Another 126 municipalities are short 2,713 poll workers, leaving them unable to staff all of their polling sites. The municipalities are spread across the state. Wisconsin's economy will be harder hit by the coronavirus pandemic in areas where there's more tourism. That's according to a study by the Wisconsin Policy Forum. The forum's report said in 6 tourism-dependent counties, at least 1 out of every 4 jobs in a sector heavily impacted by closure due to the virus. That includes Adams County, which covers a portion of the Wisconsin Dells area, Door County, and Walworth County, which includes the Lake Geneva area. The University of Wisconsin-Madison expects to lose $100 million because of the pandemic. That's if social distancing is over by June. The loss includes reimbursing the majority of students for room and board after the campus closed because of COVID-19. Chancellor Rebecca Blank told the university committee additional expenses, including hiring professional cleaners and buying software licenses and programs to move thousands of courses online. A new app is allowing British researchers to better understand the coronavirus and how it spreads. It has become so popular, app developers helped create an American version as well. Experts hope to use the data they collect to slow the outbreak by learning how the virus spreads, which areas are being hit, and who's most at risk. Researchers track things like cough, fever, and fatigue, but they want users to check in even if they aren't showing symptoms.
It's really important in the US to see which areas are most affected, which are not, so both states and federal government can move resources to those areas.
Already, countries like China and South Korea have used tracking technology such as security cameras and drones to help contain the virus. Christina Biber has missed a lot of the chaos in the world that's stemmed from COVID-19. However, she's been dealing with her own medical situation at UW Health in Madison. On Monday, Biber said she finished her 25th radiation treatment. Upon returning home, she saw that her friends had decorated her garage with balloons and a colorful poster welcoming her back home. She says her friend is an ER nurse at SSM Health in Baraboo, and she took the time to thank her. She said it was priceless. The Grant County Sheriff's Office revealed a new look for one of their squad cars that promotes autism awareness. Grant County Deputy Dwayne Jacobson worked with a number of organizations and businesses to add the graphics to his squad car. Jacobson is also working with local groups to give law enforcement more training on how to recognize autism and assist in dealing with those who have the disability. Well, a cool and cloudy Tuesday across southern Wisconsin. Let's check in with meteorologist Chris Reese. Hi, Chris.
Good afternoon, Mark. That's exactly what has been the case. There was a sunshine for western areas, or a sunrise rather, for western areas earlier this morning, but that sunshine has since, well, come to an end. Here's a live look outside over the Edgewater Sky Camera right now, showing you the cloud cover that we do have in place. This is all coming off of Lake Michigan as we speak. Looks like we're not able to take graphics, so I'll just go ahead and show you. Here's that cloud cover moving on in. That will continue to move in as we go through time. Temperature-wise, we're at 39 in Janesville right now, 41 in Kenosha. You go over towards Platteville, temperatures are at 40 as well. The thing is, temperatures aren't able to move as much when you have so much cloud cover in place. This is what has kept things a lot cooler. But as we begin to look ahead, we do expect temperatures to work their way into the 40s, perhaps highs right around 44 degrees. The airport's reporting snow. If you're seeing snow at the airport, let me know if that's indeed the case. But I'll tell you what, we are warming up. 60s are on the way. That full forecast is coming up.
All right, Chris, thank you. We are continuing to follow a developing story in Madison as a suspect is in custody after there was a report of shots fired outside University Hospital. Our Melissa Kim is live from the situation with the latest. Melissa.
Yeah, hi there, Mark. Yeah, I just want to reiterate right now, I just spoke to a UW official, and they said there is no immediate threat to the public right now. So just want to reiterate with that. But around 11:30 this morning, they got a call. They sent out an alert on Whisk Alert report that shots were fired here outside of the emergency department at University Hospital on Highland Avenue. They asked everyone to take shelter, stay indoors. But then just 10 minutes later, they updated saying that the suspect is in custody. There is no threat to the public and the area is secure. And again, no immediate threat to the public right now. Now, they are still investigating on what exactly happened here. I just spoke with a UW official, as I said, who want to reiterate there's no immediate threat to the public. And of course, we'll continue to keep you updated here on News 3 now and also on channel3000.com later tonight. Mark, back to you.
All right, Melissa Kim reporting live from UW Hospital. Thank you. There's more to come on News 3 now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Ever wonder what recipes our viewers love the most? Well, today, we're sharing an oldie but goodie that you don't want to miss.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me, always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
Feed your family for less with Hy-Vee Mealtime. Delicious meals to go that feed a family of 4 for just $19.99. That's just $5 a person. Get a lasagna dinner with breadsticks or cheese bread and a 2-liter of Coke. Or a chicken Alfredo dinner with breadsticks or cheese bread and Coke. Hy-Vee Chinese with 4 entrees, rice, egg rolls, crab rangoon, and Coke. Or 2 family-sized pizzas, breadsticks or cheese bread, and Coke. Make mealtime easy with Hy-Vee Mealtime to go.
It's understandable that you're feeling a bit anxious right now with all the uncertainty. I'm here to assure you that News 3 Now is committed to providing you with the information you and your family need to stay healthy. We're also offering stories of hope and goodwill. Because even in difficult times, people are looking out for one another, reaching out to their neighbors, and doing something good. Most of all, know that we are in this together.
Prepping your pantries and bathrooms? I would also urge you to consider natural ways to support your immune system to keep the viruses away. Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien, owner of the healthy place Apple Wellness. For weeks now, we have been building inventory in the most important product categories like immune and lungs. With demand surging beyond anyone's expectation, we can't guarantee that every item will stay in stock. Our commitment is to keep the essentials available. Stop by one of our 4 Madison locations or check us out online at findyourhealthyplace.com.
Shop the largest selection of quality furniture and mattresses from the comfort of your home on steinhoffels.com. Right now, Steinhoffels will ship your purchase free to your curb, driveway, or garage. Start shopping right now with a name you can trust, steinhoffels.com.
Hey, do yourself a favor and stop what you're doing to watch what we're making today. I say this because it's probably one of the most popular and most loved Mr. Food Test Kitchen recipes of all time. It's our chocolate chip cheesecake bars. And if you already have the recipe, today might be a good day to make them again. First, to make the filling, we simply beat together some cream cheese, eggs, sugar, and vanilla. We'll set that aside while we cut a couple of tubes of refrigerated chocolate chip cookie dough into slices. Next, we line the bottom of a 9x13 dish with half of these and press them together to make a crust. Now it's time to spoon on our cheesecake filling. Make sure you level it out so it bakes evenly. On top of that goes the rest of the sliced cookie dough. Don't worry about the space between the cookies, that's okay. After it bakes and cools, cut it into bars and serve them with milk. Then get ready for lots of oohs and ahs. The recipe for our chocolate chip cheesecake bars isn't just timeless, it's easy, foolproof, and most importantly, they taste amazing. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a favorite classic way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. A cloudy, cool day today, maybe some rain later this week. Chris Reese has your first warned forecast coming up.
instant funding online from SpeedyCash.com. Don't have time to stop by a Speedy Cash store? Get cash now, no matter where you are. Apply for a loan using the Speedy Cash app. If approved, funds applied to your debit card in minutes with instant funding from SpeedyCash.com. Apply now. It's fast. Go to SpeedyCash.com for instant funding today.
Most people like to know how fast their car goes from 0 to 60. But wouldn't you prefer to know how fast it goes from 60 to 0? The 2020 Volkswagen Atlas and Tiguan with 6 stability-enhancing features that can help you slow down in an emergency. Contact your Volkswagen dealer today to see how you can get 0% APR for 72 months on most new Volkswagen models.
It's just what I thought. It's all going to have to come out.
If you don't have dental insurance, paying the bill can be really expensive. After all, just a simple cleaning can cost $150. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But now you can get dental insurance for about $1 a day from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. Call us for a free information kit. Our dental insurance helps cover over 350 procedures, everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. Your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these insurance policies, even if you're retired or on Medicare. There are no deductibles and there's no annual maximum. Plus, you can see any dentist you choose. Take the pain out of big dental bills with Physicians Mutual. Call us now for your free information kit with all the details.
Hi, folks. Wednesday morning, we're giving parents some advice on how to teach your kids from home.
And we'll tell you why one local office says now is the time to make sure your will is in order and how they're helping.
We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
When it seems the world is changing every day, you need the latest breaking news quickly without sacrificing accuracy.
Trust News 3 Now as your local source for the latest facts to help keep you and your family safe.
News 3 Now, your local coronavirus headquarters. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, stocks are on track for their worst quarter in years and a boost of hope for an Airbnb host. Laura Podesta has more in today's Money Watch report.
Stocks ticked lower at the open on Tuesday, adding to uncertainty for investors. Despite a 3-day rally last week, the Dow is on track for its worst first quarter ever. It's down nearly 22% this quarter. Goldman Sachs says it expects the U.S. economy to experience a far deeper slump than anticipated. Economists wrote in a report that unemployment will soar to 15% by mid-year, up from a previous forecast of 9%. But there is some good news. The economists predict a strong recovery in the third quarter, with gross domestic product expanding by 19%. And Airbnb says it's paying people who rent their homes on its website. The $250 million payout will go to hosts who lost money when guests canceled their stays during the coronavirus pandemic. Airbnb's CEO said the company will pay hosts 25% of what they would have received through the company's cancellation policy. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Laura Podesta.
Laura, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 212 points. The NASDAQ off 35. The S&P 500 down 28. Farm Director Pam Yankee is here today with today's Ag News. Pam?
Well, we've got COVID-19. We don't have any kids on campus, and now we don't have any cows on campus either. Yesterday, the University of Wisconsin-Madison decided that they were going to move the remaining cows from their dairy center up to the Arlington dairy facility. The organizers in the Dairy Science Department said it became a pretty straightforward decision. They moved the cows last Friday. Now, that dairy center can stand idle until May and still retain its Class A dairy certification. After that time, it'll have to be revisited visited and re-inspected. They're hoping that this is only going to be a 60-day decision. They'd like to have the cows back on campus in their familiar surroundings soon, but in the meantime, they're going to get a chance to mix and mingle with their kindred spirits up there in Arlington at the dairy facility there. Congratulations to Arnie Jennerman. He's been named the new general manager to the state's largest outdoor agriculture event. Wisconsin Farm Technology Days Incorporated Board of Director made the announcement on Monday that they've selected this gentleman. He primarily has worked outside of agriculture, but grew up on a dairy farm in Wisconsin, and says that he fondly remembers going to the show that was then called Farm Progress Days. He will take over as general manager of Wisconsin Farm Technology Days just before the big show this July up in Eau Claire County. But Matt Gluen, who is current general manager, will still be in the wings working for the next 2 years with Jennerman on the transition. And finally, COVID-19 has caused the National Pork Producers Council to again cancel World Pork Expo 2020. That usually happens first week of June at the Iowa State Fairgrounds in Des Moines. Last year, the show was canceled because of fears over African swine fever. This year, COVID-19 got the better of the group. So again, that event has been canceled. I've got all kinds of food news you can catch up on anytime when you've got the time. Go to MidwestFarmReport.com. So there's your little food and fiber update from the Farm Babe. Stay safe.
You too, Pam. Thank you. Here's Chris now with a look at your forecast.
Plenty of cloud cover out there, Mark. Some areas of Wisconsin did see sunshine earlier on this morning, but now the clouds are what are taking hold for pretty much all of us. And so that's going to keep things cooler as we go through today. But take heart, folks, because we do have a pretty warm forecast, especially as we begin to look ahead as well. Those rain chances I've been tracking, those continue to, oddly enough, slow down for us. We'll talk more about those in just a moment. In the meantime, high pressure is over the UP. That's sending winds off of the northeast, and that means we get a little bit of moisture off of Lake Michigan. That has led to more cloud cover in play over the eastern half of Wisconsin. If you were to drive up to La Crosse right now, you'd see some sunshine. Eventually, La Crosse will get in on the cloud cover as well. The cold front that you saw, that's keeping a lot of the moisture further towards the south, so our air does at least remain dry. So that's good news. It looks like there we go. It looks like Doppler track. I'm struggling to say high resolution Doppler and Doppler track at the same time. Just a whole mouthful. This will keep things clear for us as we go through the day. So here we are, 36 degrees. You see the clouds. The airport reporting light snow. I do not believe that to be true. If you're seeing light snow, please send that over to me just so I can know that's a thing. But we should stay cloudy with drier air here at the ground. 39 at Janesville right now. Monroe coming in at 37. Platteville at 40 degrees right now. With the clouds in place, folks, we all stay on the chillier side today. But here's what happens as we move into the overnight hours. Those lows fall down into the lower 30s. We'll keep a little bit of cloud cover around into tomorrow, but I expect us to see a couple peaks of sunshine into tomorrow afternoon. So 48 to 50 is where we will end up being with our highs as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Then it's all about the rain chances. This is Thursday. We'll see some clouds. The rain chances hang back towards the west. On Friday morning, there might be a few isolated showers, but the truth is by Friday afternoon, we're dry once again. It's not until late Friday night into Saturday that I expect a line of showers to move on through during the overnight hours on Friday into early Saturday. That's going to be the biggest rain chance there. Then we recover somewhat into Sunday, then 60s by Monday. Check out Tuesday, Mark. A chance for showers and thunderstorms, yes, but a forecast high of 69 degrees. So we are seeing temperatures trend a lot warmer compared to where they've been previously anyway, especially today.
All right, thank you, Chris. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, a former Office star is helping spread some good news. We'll show you how. That's ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser is the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company.
Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
Toyota's family stretches to every corner of this country. So you can trust us to be here for you as we remain committed to supporting our community. Because the Toyota family is stronger together. This is our pledge. We are here for you now and in all the better days ahead. Our sales and service centers are open and here for you. Ride safe. Toyota.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT from anywhere, online, with approachable, caring instructors. That makes online learning from Herzing University more relevant than ever.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Learn more today.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
I'm KELSEY Grammer. My dad was gunned down at his home at the age of 38. 6 years later, my sister was brutally raped and murdered. When my father's killer was released, I found out through the National Enquirer. It seemed like a cruel joke. In my sister's case, I have been allowed a voice in the parole hearings of her killers. But that's not always true in Wisconsin. MARSY'S law ensures equal rights to victims and their families to be informed and heard. Please vote for additional rights for crime victims. Vote yes on MARSY'S law.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser is the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company.
Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
Well, celebrities are trying to offer some good news during these tough times.
I reached out to all of you this week, asking, nay, begging, for some good news. And boy, did you deliver. After reading those replies and the incredibly heartwarming stories that came with them, I thought, all right, enough is enough, world. Why not us? Why not now? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your fault, and this is SGN. I'm John Krasinski.
That's office star John Krasinski, who played Jim on the show. He decided to launch a YouTube show called Some Good News, which showcases uplifting stories from around the country. The show features people recognizing healthcare workers and good acts of kindness, such as a man mowing his neighbor's lawn while he's deployed. Krasinski also included an interview with Steve Carell, who played Michael Scott on the show. It's been 15 years since The Office debuted. It's a good idea. We need some good news around these times. Chris, you don't have any.
I have some.
Okay.
We'll see what we can figure out. Of course, it's cloudy out there right now. Temperatures are in the 30s. We'll only top out into the 40s as we go into this afternoon. Tomorrow, it's 48, 62 by Thursday, 64 on Friday. Here's the thing. There's a slight chance of a PM shower on Thursday, a chance for some showers on Friday, but both of those chances are overnight. So the days as a whole should be primarily dry with temperatures in the 60s. By next Tuesday, we could be near 70.
Wow.
How about that?
That's the good news.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Have a safe afternoon. We'll see you back here at 4.